Talk Radio UK. Terrible.
It's the talk of the nation on 1053 and 1089 medium wave. This is Talk Radio UK.
It's 6 o'clock. I'm Sophie Decker. Police in the Irish Republic have arrested Jerome Kavanagh, wanted for questioning after a 5-year-old boy was stabbed to death at his home in County Kildare.
The Dish, weekday morning 6 till 10 on Talk Radio UK.
Good morning, she is Samantha Meah.
And he's Sean Bolger.
And we're here every morning on Talk Radio UK from 6 till 10 with The Dish. Well, it's a load of nonsense, really, isn't it? What an exciting programme we've got for you today. Lots and lots of stuff. Chocolate, can it improve your sex life or just make a nasty mess on the sheets? Goodness. You can't seriously be aroused by playing board games. Anything you'd like to share with me?
Well, the worst thing, the thing that springs to mind when anybody ever asks me about my worst moment, I'm from Birmingham.
Go on, you're from Birmingham.
So I'm from Birmingham. I was walking down the street one day in Birmingham, and this huge guy came walking towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, I know that man. He's incredibly familiar. I know who he is.
Who is he?
He's my sister's ex-boyfriend. So I stopped him and I started having a chat. And I said, hello, how's Serena? Have you seen her recently? Blah, blah, blah. And he was really sweet, and he looked slightly bewildered and glazed. And it was only when I got about 10 steps later, I realised it was Lenny Henry. I did one of those things where you go, oh no. Nick from York's on the line. Listen, what would you like to say?
Well, I just want to say about the depressing nature of Valentine's Day. I find it absolutely obscene. Because I think it just makes half the country depressed.
Are you depressed?
Even Mum stopped giving me one now.
Oh, no.
Well, Dad one as well, but...
I think that's possibly a good thing. We were saying earlier, you Yorkshire folk are at it all the time.
I'm not a Yorkshireman. I live up here. I'm from...
Oh, right, you're just living up there.
I'm a southern puffer and all that business.
Yeah. But I want to hear more about this Kevin Costner move.
Oh, yeah, he's set to play Humphrey Bogart's Rick Blaine role, while Indecent Proposal star Demi, it's not Demi, it's Demi Moore, is reported to be the front-runner for the Ingrid Bergman part Ilsa. I think it's going to be a disaster with music by who? Ice Cube? I mean, what's going to be going on? Yo, hey, check this out. You must remember this. A kiss is not a kiss, baby. I look forward to that one. 10 till 1 tonight, it's BBC. Big Bad GEEZER, the ultimate shock jock. Watch out for that. Talking big, bad and ugly each weekday night here on Talk Radio UK. Anything else you've ever done that was really embarrassing?
I ask people embarrassing questions if I'm intimidated by them.
Oh, my goodness.
I once asked Barry Norman, I once actually said to Barry Norman, you must have seen lots of films then.
What did he say?
He said, well, yes, actually.
Call Talk Radio UK on 0345 10 53 89. It's the price of a local call, wherever you are.
17 minutes past 7, good morning. You're with The Dish from Talk Radio UK. She's Samantha Meah.
And he's Sean Bolger.
And sitting across the table is, you are the shock jock, aren't you?
Cease the geezer.
You're the one that's been causing all of this trouble.
What trouble? Listen, I came by, I thought I'd pop in, little moral support. I heard you talking about embarrassing moments, and I wanted to share my most embarrassing moment with you.
Go on.
Playing practical jokes. You know, I'm a practical joker.
Yeah.
A little bit like Jeremy Beadle on the radio.
Yeah.
Who's on here Sundays, between 10 and 1 o'clock in the morning. Quick plug for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Fiver hears me. Now, the most embarrassing moment for me is something most really unusual. Is I love playing practical jokes on people.
Right. What kind of practical jokes do you play on other people, first of all?
All sorts of things. I mean, like last night, I was playing silly twits, like picking up the phone and telling people, hey, look, there's something wrong with your phone, it's not working, can you blow down your phone line, bang it, and listening to them banging their phones, and they said, well, I'm reporting you to the British Telecom Investigation Bureau, and they said, who are they? I said, well, you're trying to damage their phone, having a bit of fun. But that's not my embarrassing moment.
No.
My most embarrassing moment is being told from a group of people where I've worked at about dressing up in fancy dress and going to the Dorchester Hotel.
Yeah.
Turning up at the Dorchester Hotel in my fancy dress as Julius Caesar, walking into the ballroom and finding everybody dressed up in evening dresses and evening suits. And me being the only person walking in with a toga. That is my most embarrassing moment.
That's a nightmare.
But that's the kind of thing I wouldn't have thought would have embarrassed you.
It did.
Why did it embarrass you
Nothing
so
else would
much?
embarrass me. A woman can walk across me naked.
Yeah.
A fella could walk across me naked. It wouldn't embarrass me. I could walk down the street with my flies undone. It would not embarrass me. People can come up and say hello, you know, air conditioning down below. It wouldn't embarrass me. But something as stupid as that, amongst friends, that embarrassed me.
Actually, a similar thing happened to me. It was a fancy dress party, and people said, we're going to have an Egyptian party, okay? Everyone has to come as something typically Egyptian. So I thought, yes.
A pyramid?
Yes, I've got it. So I turned up at this party, and it was a really swish, same kind of thing. It was a swish party, and all these people were in these beautiful costumes, and they were Cleopatra and slaves and Nefertiti and pyramids.
What was Slade doing there?
Not Slade, slaves.
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Noddy Holder was nowhere in sight. And I turned up as Holiday Tummy.
Holiday Tummy?
Yeah.
What do you like? Get a life. Get a life, Sean.
And I was wandering around looking. I just had this. I can't even describe the outfit. It was so revolting.
Yeah.
It was so revolting. I mean, the tricks you can do with porridge and a hairdryer.
Tell me.
No, I
No,
can't.
you can't.
Later. Your imagination.
Later. Tell me on my show. Later.
But that was for me. And you spend the whole night there, and everyone says, "Oh, what have you come as? Oh, Holiday Tummy." And then these people in their beautiful outfits, beautiful costumes, looking fantastic. And
So did you have confidence in your creation before you...
Oh, absolutely. I thought it was the best thing. I thought it was the dog's biscuits.
Whilst I was parking my car, did I miss out here? But have you ever had an embarrassing moment, Sam?
Yeah, probably the most embarrassing thing was having a chat with a man who I thought was my sister's ex-boyfriend because he seemed vaguely familiar. It was, in fact, Lenny Henry.
Really?
Yeah.
No! What about you, Sean?
No, well, I was... Yes. I try and cover those things up. I try and cover my tracks. But
surely there must be somebody in this country right now listening to Talk Radio UK who must have had an embarrassing moment at one stage in their life or another.
They must have.
They must think that this is not the BBC.
But you don't want to relive them, though. They're that embarrassing, you don't want to relive them.
Rubbish! It's a bit of fun in your life. If you had a bit of an embarrassment, pick up the phone, give us a call.
7:20, it's 0345 1053 89 if you do want to give us a call. And calls are charged at the local rate, which is the bargain of the day.
It
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah, I think people have an aversion to talking about the really embarrassing moments.
No, I think it helps.
Like my jockstrap melted at this moment because it's so warm in this studio.
It is, isn't it?
And I've got to walk out there amongst those people. Who? There are people?
There are people here?
Listen, don't look now.
Yeah.
But over to your right,
Yeah.
there are people.
Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. So are you a man that's easily embarrassed, Caesar?
Nah, not really. I don't get embarrassed. Not very easily.
Yeah, but you enjoy embarrassing others.
I love scrutinising, embarrassing and provoking other people. Mwah.
That's
Yes.
really unkind.
Why?
Because it's a horrible thing to do.
Why is it?
To play on other people's insecurities.
No, Jeremy Beadle does it successfully and pulls 17 million viewers on television.
Yeah, this
And he's going to do the
true.
same on his radio show. I mean,
That's- but that is because we enjoy watching it so much. We enjoy watching other people.
you enjoy watching other people getting embarrassed,
yeah.
but you don't like it when it happens to you.
No.
Well, I am going to prove between now and by the time your program finishes
Yeah.
that I'm going to embarrass both of you. And you will go completely gobsmacked.
No, I don't want to do
That is
this.
my mission for this morning.
No, I don't want to do this.
Thank you. No, that makes us feel a whole lot better, Caesar.
I thought I'd just do that for you.
Thanks a lot, babe.
Would you send a tape in if you'd done something? You've been caught on tape. Would you send something in and allow it to be shown?
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
Does nakedness embarrass you?
No.
Then put your clothes back on. It's embarrassing me. Does nakedness embarrass you?
No,
So
I don't
if I
think
strip
so.
right now here, it would not embarrass you if I took all my clothes off in this studio as you two guys
Not
are
at
presenting
all.
your breakfast
Not
program.
at all.
Well, I know it wouldn't you, but Samantha, would it embarrass you? It
no.
probably excites Sean, but would it embarrass you? Answer my question.
Don't kid yourself, baby.
Fine, I'll shut up.
No, I think it might well make me laugh, Caesar. But that would be embarrassment, of course.
For you?
Not for me.
Yes, it would.
It wouldn't make her laugh. It would make her laugh. It would make you cry.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Good morning. My embarrassing story is so embarrassing. I've just been sitting up in bed thinking about it and really shivering, like you said earlier.
Oh, no, is it that bad?
Oh, it was awful.
Oh.
It's one of the worst things that's ever happened to anyone, I think.
Go on.
I know a few footballers, just because that's what I do, basically. And I remember one of them, who shall remain nameless, retired and went to open a pub. And I was invited to the first night. And I'd been working, actually, quite hard that day, and I was feeling really tired. And I went into the pub, and like football stars you wouldn't believe, Tottenham Hotspur, the whole team,
Right.
everybody there. So really important occasion. There's food laid out. I was just sort of eating some food, and I'd been standing up all day, and I suddenly fainted, fell backwards. This is just horrible to remember. Fainted, fell backwards onto the floor.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a brand new pub packed with football stars, and I vomited all over the carpet.
Oh, that's vile.
Brand new carpet, £9 a square metre, so I was told. All over the place.
They told you that just to make you feel better, I assume.
They did.
That's not nice.
It isn't nice, and I'm sorry to bring it up at this time in the morning, but I mean,
there goes my breakfast. Thanks, pal.